What's going on, you guys? Laxo here, and now we are going to finally take a look at MURAMASA and how he does in Arena and 6v6 and all that good stuff. However, I haven't gone over his kit, so I do want to go over his kit really quickly. If you want to skip this, that's totally cool. I'm going to, if you check the description below, I'm going to have timestamps. I will probably leave a timestamp for all the battles I'm going to do. Probably going to do like 4, 5, 6 battles, 7 battles, 8 battles, and a couple other things. Also, part 1, part 2 should be in there, so check out that comment description below, or the description below, and hit whatever link you'd like to see. Anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and go over his kit just really quickly here. Alright, so here we are with his mastery skill. Deals damage to a single enemy with a 30% chance to disorient the target. This ability has a 20% increased crit chance. I've actually ran him quite a bit so far, and I haven't seen the disorient go off too often. Anyways, Rage. This is the good stuff here. Alright. Deals damage to the enemy back row and inflicts Rebellion on targets for 1 round. Cannot be dispelled. Rebellion. Rebellion. At the beginning of enemy's round, units with this effect take additional damage equal to 180% of MURAMASA's attack. If an enemy with this effect kills a target with an attack, there is a 30% chance to become disoriented for 1 round. If a target with this effect hasn't killed a target, all enemies take damage equal to 100% of MURAMASA's attack. Each effect can only activate once per round. This effect disappears if MURAMASA dies. Okay, so this happens exactly how I thought it was going to happen. If nobody dies, they take damage twice. So, you also have to remember, you have to factor in this damage to his rage damage. If he, let's just say, give it a nice flat number, let's just say he does 3 mil damage with his rage attack, and this does, let's just say, a flat 500k 3 times, you have to incorporate that extra 1.5 million damage into his rage damage. So, if he did 3 plus 1.5, that's 4.5 million. You know, just giving out round numbers, we're going to see numbers here in a second. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Alright, so, yeah, that is his rage skill. Let's go ahead and take a look at his passive here. MURAMASA has increased attack. Every time Rebellion activates at the beginning of the enemy round, MURAMASA recovers 125 rage and 8% max HP. Rebellion deals 20% increased damage every time an enemy unit dies. That's pretty strong. Okay, so you'll start seeing his Rebellion do more and more damage. And it's going to get disgusting really quickly, especially since you kill the back row first, and then you move on to the front row, so you get all that extra damage that's saved up from the back row, that extra 60% damage to the front row, and 60% of 180%, we're getting, we'll just say an extra 100% damage, make it easy. Alright, so 280% extra damage, so that would be 280% of, you're looking at like 600, 700, 750k damage per character after the back row dies, and you go to the front row. Those numbers get really crazy really quickly, especially when he rages again, does more damage, then the Rebellion hits again to the front row. He is really strong. I'm actually really impressed with this character right now, so let's go ahead and run him in a couple battles, but first let's go ahead and take a look at a couple things here. Warsouls. Okay. So guys, Warsouls here. I have the Warsoul crit on him. I actually went ahead and re-rolled his hone one more time, actually. As you can see, I actually got a pretty good roll. I got crit strength here. I got crit strength there. Really, I got double crit strength. That's over 10% extra crit strength. Block pierce chance plus 1200 attack. Effect reduction plus an extra 1k attack. So, very strong rolls here. I really like that crit strength roll. Very strong. I kind of wish I got that on Ichigo. But that is super strong. As you can see, his attack actually went down a little bit because of the fact that I had the percentage to attack on him prior. And that is actually a really good roll, apparently. Especially when he has the highest attack. He's the highest attacking character in the entire game thus far. Remember, he's the highest attacker thus far, and doesn't even have his last bond. he's going to put out some insane damage numbers. Anyway, so let's go ahead and take a look here at the Warsouls now. Okay, so I have the Warsoul crit on him and the Warsoul Crescent to get the extra rage damage. Let's go ahead and take a look at some numbers. So this is with the rage. With rage. I'm sorry, with the Warsoul of crit here, we are looking at 77.65% crit chance, crit strength 55.17. That is insane crit strength. Unfortunately, damage rate is low at 56.3. And what else we got? We have block pierce chance at 35.65. That is pretty good. Block chance 25, crit resist 32, damage reduction 34, effect accuracy 15. Now let's go ahead and compare some of those stats to other characters. Alright, here we have Yoruichi. Crit strength 76.65, crit strength 45. Again, flipping back and forth, you're looking at 55. So compare that crit strength between the both of them. I'm telling you, Muramasa is looking really good here. Okay. Damage rate, 58 compared to 56. Let's go ahead and take a look again here. Damage rate, 49 compared to 56. Crit chance, 71 compared to 76. Let's go ahead and take a look at crit strength, 39. That is kind of low. What else we have? Block pierce, 35.3. Let's see. Alright. So those are his numbers. Let's go ahead and compare that to Naga Ichigo now. Again, here's numbers again. Take a look at Ichigo. I actually have the Candy King Warsoul on him, so he does not have the crit Warsoul. So 50% crit chance, or crit strength, really, really good. Crit chance, 46.65. Unfortunately, I lowered it. Let's see here. Block pierce, 33.61, so a little bit lower. Damage rate, 46.63, or 46.3. That's what I was expecting. Block pierce chance, 33.61. So you can get a good thought for what his numbers are compared to other 7-star attack-based characters. Okay. So let's go ahead and swap this Warsoul now. Go ahead and swap it over to Wrath. Take a look at what Wrath looks like. Okay, so Wrath has... Unfortunately, it's not an attack passive, but that's fine. It has damage rate, so you'll incorporate that extra 4% damage rate here. And how much crit? An extra 3%. Okay, so let's incorporate an extra 4% crit and damage. Okay, so with those, we'd be looking at 71% crit chance. That's pretty good still. Damage rate, you'd be looking at an extra 77% damage rate. Very, very strong. And all the other numbers are the same. The crit strength dipped to 30.17. Still really good, but you know, you don't have that crit chance on there, so. But 70% crit chance is still really good. Alright, so that is what we're looking at. Now, let's get into what everybody's waiting for. The actual matches. Okay, so I'm going to run a couple team comps here. First, I want to run the back row kill team comp. So I have Tosin here. I have Muramasa, Lisa, and Gin. As you can see, just all back rows, so we can compare all their attacks. That is if Muramasa doesn't kill the entire back row first. Alright, let's go ahead and hop right into it and compare numbers. Alright, let's go ahead and run it against Dubro here. Alright, so here we are going to have Goremaru. It's going to lower pretty much the stats of the entire team. Alright, let's see how much damage we're going to do. 3.1 mil, that's pretty good. Pretty good. This is going to be 3.1 mil as well. Lisa. Okay, not bad. I bet if Tosin was somewhat leveled up, that might have killed him. But let's see the extra damage now. 630k. So if that hit 3 times, that would be an extra 1.8 million. Incorporate that into the 3 point. You're looking at a 5 million damage rage attack on an actual good, strong team. So, with that being said, think about those numbers. Okay, we have Lisa attacking here again. 1 mil to 1 character. Still not bad. You know what? The rebellion damage was probably inflated a little bit because 2 characters died immediately. So it's probably sitting around like 540 or something. 550, 540. Fortunately, you get CC'd quite a bit because I have him in the front row. Let's go ahead and fast forward this. Okay, so we are going to have MURAMASA rage here again. Just Tosin lowering the defense. And single target MURAMASA damage looks like 1 mil flat, and he kills him. That's still very solid. Okay, now we're looking for MURAMASA's rage attack to the front row, which the rebellion damage should be doing quite a bit now. Let's go ahead and fast forward this. Okay, we're going to see Lisa attack here. 2.7 mil to the front row. That's pretty strong. Once again, gonna fast forward a little bit here till we get MURAMASA. Alright, MURAMASA might be attacking here. Actually, he will not. But this is probably the end of the battle either way. Okay, here we go. 1.3 mil to the front row. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers here. So MURAMASA looking at 6.6 mil, Lisa 6.4, Geen at 13.4. Unfortunately, MURAMASA was CC'd a lot because I had him in the front row, so let's go ahead and run another battle real quick. This time against... Let's go ahead and run against Lord Varg. He has a pretty strong team. After this, I think I'm going to swap to a regular team you'd see, and we're going to test that a couple times. No crits, only 2.5 mil with 0 crits. 3.9 mil with crits. And it looks like that'll kill the back row. Okay, so mission complete. Remember guys, for this team comp, that is exactly what you're trying. That is the only thing you are trying to do, is kill the enemy back row. If you can kill the enemy back row before they get a single turn, you pretty much already win the game. Let's go ahead and take a look at how Lisa does against the front row here. Unfortunately, I only hit once. So, alright, let's go ahead and I think that's pretty much going to do it for this battle. Yeah, let's go ahead and fast forward here. Alright, so that was a quick one. 7 mil coming out from MURAMASA. 5 mil and 6.5 mil from Geen. Okay. So looking pretty good. Again, look at that. Killed the enemy back row before they even got a single turn. That is the goal of this team comp right here. Okay, let's go ahead and change one thing real quick. No more troll running here. Let's go ahead and get rid of her. Don't want her. Put her there. Get rid of him. Let's go ahead and let's toss you back in there. And who else should I toss in here? How about Kibiyakia? Get a nice little support in there. I like that idea. Okay. It's a pretty good team comp. Unfortunately, I only have Kibiyakia at red 1, so not too strong. Alright, let's go ahead and give this a shot. Alright, running another match here against Dubro. I am going to actually swap Warsouls after this. I forgot to swap Warsouls, so here we are. No crits, only does 2.7 mil. Okay, with a beam, 3 mil with crits. Okay, so we're going to be able to see how much Rebellion hits for here. Yeah, 450k, that's pretty strong. That's about 1.5 mil extra damage right there. Alright, looks like MURAMASA is going to get another rage. Let's go. If they don't die. Let's see. Nope, they're going to live. Cool. Alright, so a 2-man rage here. 2.4 mil, okay, so with 3 that would have been 3.6 mil. Let's take a look. 575k damage from the Rebellion. Alright, let's go ahead and fast forward this here. I'm going to go ahead and skip the battle, actually. I think we've pretty much seen everything we need to see. Take a look here. So look at that. Okay, so with a little bit of help, a little bit of support here, and without Lisa and Tosin, we're looking at 18 million damage. 18 million damage. So he must have had some really strong attacks to the front row. And then only 5 million coming from Gin, but 18 million from MURAMASA. That's incredibly impressive. Incredibly impressive. Okay. So, let's go ahead and swap Warsouls now. Oh, that actually, I thought that was with the crit. Okay. So, now we're going to use crit. I thought that was the crit Warsoul. Okay. So, this should be interesting. Let's go ahead and run another one against Dubro real quick. Alright, so we're going to be able to see some good crit numbers now, because now he has, what, 55% crit strength and 77% crit chance. 3.3 million, okay, that's a bit more. I saw a crit there finally. Only 2.5 mil from that, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Rebellion damage. Okay. So you can remember these extra like million, whatever, 1.5, 1.2 million damage we're getting every time from the Rebellion. Add that into the actual rage damage. As you saw, since nobody died, the entire team got hit that time with Rebellion. Alright, MURAMASA is going to rage again here. This is what we like to see. I really do like how fast he just regens all of his rage. 2.8 mil on that one. Pretty good. Not the best, but pretty good. I bet if you were to put Shinji on his team, maybe toss in Unohana, maybe toss in Ichigo, he'd be raging pretty much every round. Alright, I think he might get to rage again this round. Alright, look at that. Rebellion goes off, gets his rage back. Let's go for another round. 2.1 million damage for that one character. I think it was because it was the third round, so he didn't have an extra 30-40% damage reduction in this whole haul. So yeah, he is looking pretty darn strong here. I'd like to see him rage one more time against the front row, and then we can fight another battle real fast. Alright, we got game here. Take a look at Muramasa's rage. Ooh, see how much rage he got back just now? He almost raged again instantly. Wow. Alright, well that's the end of that battle. We're gonna see him one more time. If it hits. Alright, 9.2 mil. Team's going to get a crit with 2 mil. Very nice. Alright, fast forward here. Take a look at the stats. 12 mil. 12 mil there. 13 mil there. Okay. As you can see, those are the only two attacking characters on the actual team right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at one more battle. Actually, you know what? I ran some battles in Arena. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at those, because I do believe those are pretty quick battles. So, let's hear, I believe. Let's do an easy. I believe these ones were pretty quick. I believe they were pretty quick. Alright, so lowering the defense, everybody. Casual 5.2 million damage. Alright. Game 2.7 million. This is actual arena. The other one was just duel. This is actual arena. Are we going to get another rage attack from? We are not. Okay. Let's go ahead and run like 2 more battles here real quick. That was Neezy. I don't know who's next. Let's go check out Dubro. Just to get a good feel for his damage. I believe this is with the Warsoul crit. I'm pretty sure this is crit on him right now. 4.1 million damage. I wonder why his damage is so much higher now. Alright, well, we're gonna see Rebellion go off here. Alright, 450k, almost took out the entire enemy back row. Very, very strong. Alright, let's go ahead and skip past this real quick. And take a look at one more really quickly here. Let's just take a look at Ichigo Kurosaki. Kurosaki Ichigo. Alrighty, Muramasa. 6.8 million damage. 5.4 million damage. Yeah, that was kind of funny. Okay, so as you can see, his damage is it's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with all of his numbers so far. We'll actually take one more quick look at a battle. Alright, Lord Varg. I don't think I've played against him. Alright. Give it a shot real quick. $2.4 million. Not bad. Kind of low, I feel. Kind of low. 2.5 million there. Let's pay attention to Muramasa's rage. There it is right there. Do you see that? He got a really good chunk of rage back, and he got a good chunk of health back. Yeah, I'm actually really liking Muramasa quite a bit. He has some pretty good control. And when I say control, I mean like control over his character. Because he can sustain his health, he can sustain his rage, like he feels really good. He feels really good right now. That's not to say he's going to be good in 1v1, because we'll take a look at that here in a minute. I went ahead and ran him on Squad Boss, and his damage I felt was kind of low, but that's because of Squad Boss. He definitely runs a whole lot better in Arena and 6v6s than Squad Boss, so keep that in mind. Alright, let's go. Alright, so he died really early, unfortunately. He only got 4.9 mil off. Alright, so quick look at Squad Boss here. Okay, so the first battle I had was with him. Where is he at? So the first battle I had, this is just auto, by the way. This is just auto, I'm not actually trying, so. With him, I went 323 mil, and he only did about 80 mil damage. Yeah, he did about 80 million. And then the second battle, I put Ichigo in there instead, Dangai Ichigo. And yeah, Dangai Ichigo had, you know, the regular, like 125, 135 around there. So as you can see that, yeah, it's about right. It's about 50 mil damage. So yeah, once again, guys, this is Squad Boss. So not very good in Squad Boss. Don't use him in Squad Boss, but he works absolute miracles everywhere else. Alright, guys, if you guys haven't subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you guys like the video, feel free to hit the like button. Smash that like button. I would appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, hit me up in the comment section. I will get back to you. I am going to do some more testing. See how he works. See how he does. Unfortunately, I cannot run him in World Championship because it's the last day. So, next World Championship, I'm sure I'll do much better. Alright, guys. That'll do it for this one. After I get my World Championship materials, I should get a bunch of tech research tokens. I'm going to do like 200 something tech research polls. Or maybe I should just save them. I'm not sure. Who do you guys think I should pull for? Yeah, who do you guys think I should pull for? Tenses and Getsu. My Tenses and Getsu is really, really crappy. I think I have him at 2-star. So I need to get my Tenses and Getsu up. Let's see, who else? Yeah, maybe I could give Aizen a shot, but I think Tenses and Getsu is probably a little better. Anyways, guys, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Who should I pull for next? That'll do it for this one. I'll catch you on the next.